Hi guys, SlayZDynasty here, and I'm playing Teemo. Teemo is probably one of my favorite champs. He's just a lot of fun to play, and he has the blinding dart, which is very powerful, and then he can run really fast, and he also has that toxic shot, which makes every base attack of his very powerful. So on our team we have me, Teemo, Galio going mid, Soraka going bot with Misfortune, and Lee Sin jungling. So at first, I'm just gonna speed it up a bit right here. So pretty much at first, this is standard. We just go to our lanes. They help leash and protect, and you'll see Lee Sin just glitching around a little bit because you'll see everyone glitching around a little bit, just due to the LoL replay system. And on the other team, we have Veigar, who eventually will go bot. Because Galio is actually a great counter to Veigar, so that's why he's going to go bot. Ashe is going to go mid and take his place. Kog'Maw is going to go bot. I'm going to be facing Talon top, and then Alistar's jungling. Alistar jungling, he doesn't go through the jungle that fast. Like, he's not the best jungler, but his amount of CC makes up for it, especially when he ganks. He can make some really good ganks happen. So we got Misfortune, who starts off with boots but no potions. So that's kind of strange. We'll wait for him for the start. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit right here.
"30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned."
Yep. And so the game is starting. Leash is a good leash. Usually you see Lee Sin start at red since he doesn't need much blue buff. And then usually level 2 ganks. And he would be able to give the blue buff to the mid. But in this case, he's just gonna go ahead and take it. It should help him quite well throughout the jungle. So here I'm just waiting for the last hits, and I am facing Talon, who starts out with the Vampiric Scepter, which is an interesting start on Talon.
First blood.
Here we have Galio versus Veigar. And like I said, Veigar will eventually go bot since Galio will counter him pretty hard with all the magic resist that he's gonna get. And Misfortune actually dies to Ashe's crit and Kog'Maw very early on, and gives Ashe the first blood, which is never good. And then here's a little bit of poke going down, so I just hit him back to deliver some of the poke back. You never want to get hit and then just don't touch him at all, otherwise he would win the poke and put him in the lead, per se. So you already see that Galio is already shutting Veigar out. Veigar is pretty low health, even though you can't see, and Galio is at full health. And then I'm over here just poking him back. The poison on my E does actually a lot of damage, so just one basic attack can actually hurt quite a bit, especially to more squishier champions such as Talon. Now this is a very useful, the Q that I just got is very useful. It's really long range, and it makes it so the enemy can't basic attack you, he'll just miss every hit, which is really good, especially for top lane, like fighting against Tryndamere and those type of champions who depend on basic attacks. I'm just gonna farm him up quite a bit here, and then I am winning in farm so far. That's one thing you want to check throughout the game. you want to check see who's like doing the best in farm on their team and your team, and you want to make sure that the person you're laning against, you want to be beating them in farm. Now Alistar down here taking, and this person's gonna die again. And yep, they already switched. Ashe is taking mid now against Galio, who should have an easier time than Vegan. So our AD carry is already having quite a hard time. He's kind of struggling to death. Has not that much farm. Their Ashe has, wow, their Ashe does not have that much farm either, but she did get first blood, so that'll help her. And a kill is like 13 CS about, and so first blood maybe be like 15, 16, 17. So I'm pushing with a big wave here. He's really weak, so I decided to just push. And I'm just gonna harass the tower a little bit. Now mid, Galio's kind of sitting back. He doesn't have any mana to do anything. And here I get chased. Talon uses both of his summoners on me, so I'm just gonna run away real quick. And then I realize I'm not gonna get out of it, so I might as well just kill Talon. So I kill Talon, and but Alistar kills me. And Lisa's gonna come in here and just harass him a little bit. I don't think he's gonna get the kill. No. Really early on, Alistar is not very tanky, but once he hits level 6, his ultimate helps him a lot, and that's when he becomes really quite tanky. Oh, I'm pretty sure, yep. I'm building my Briggles right now to help me farm a little better. I just want to keep up and farm against their team, and right now I'm beating that Talon. I have a kill plus I have 16 more CS than he does. Now I'm wondering what their bot lane is going to do, because they have champions that both need farm. Kog'Maw needs farm to do well later in the game, and Vigor needs farm to do good as well when he hits level 6. But since they're competing for farm, pretty much that divides by half, and then lots of the creepers go and die to their team. Excuse me for a second. So again, I'm just harassing Talon whenever he tries to jump on me with his, I'm not sure what it is, but when he jumps onto me, I just try to poke him back. Now, this Teemo scene is probably one of my favorite scenes in the game. Not only because it changes the way he talks, and it also changes the way his spells work, like, or how it looks, not works. Wow. Like his mushrooms will be, instead of mushrooms, they'll just be satellites, which are really, really cool. See, like that. He's just gonna poke me down real quick, but I did do some harass. And see, like that. None of us won that fight, except he did come out with a little more health. And he can lifesteal it back, except he needs to actually go up and hit the minions to lifesteal back. And I'm just gonna drink potions and get my life back that way. Right down here, Ashe got an arrow onto Lee Sin, and then Alistar's gonna die. Up. This is one problem. Lol replay. It's hard to see what's happening, it's kind of glitchy. So then, that Alistar is going a little far ahead of himself. Yeah, he's gonna die here to Galio or Soraka. Yeah, Soraka got the kill. He pushed up a little too far. Vigor wasn't able to come in. Vigor didn't stay with him, so there's no reason why he should push up and chase that far. And Galio was saying here that his button wasn't bound to his key, so now here I thought it was too soon. I thought it was too soon for him to use his ult again, so I was like, what the heck? His ult's already off cooldown. And I realized it was quite a bit of time like before the last time he used